Absolutely. As a man, speaking as a customer, not as a businessman, as a customer of the most luxurious car garages in the world, as a customer of some of the finest tailors in the world, as a customer of some of the finest watch houses and Swiss watchmakers in the world, the number one thing you need to do is make your client feel, or if you can actually legitimately be his friend. Find something that you and your client have in common, bond with him and build a friendship with him. There's a reason I will not cheat on my tailor. And it's not because of the specific tailoring house, which I quite like. But Savile Row's filled with a bunch of tailoring houses who could, after a few runs, make me things that I'm perfectly happy with, I'm sure. But it's the people. It's the people in that store who I like and respect. That's why I will not leave. So it's exactly the same way as most men don't cheat on their barber. Why? A lot of the times he'll talk to you, hey man, how you been? How's your business? How's your breakup? And he remembers your issues. He remembers your problems. Be friends with your customers. If you're doing anything that's high ticket and anything that's expensive, if you've become an integral part of a man's business, say you're in charge of his newspaper advertising, whatever it is, if it's a big client of yours and you are important to him, make sure you build that friendship. The only time that's not necessary is if you're selling ashtrays online and emailing people to see if they want some cheap consumer product. But besides that, friendship is the way. You have to understand that nobody cares about your problems and no one cares about your life. Most people care only about their problems. So how are you going to solve my problems? That's an incredibly important part of reaching out to anybody. If someone were to say to me, for example, hey Tristan, I don't think your videos are quite up to speed. You got the best cars, the best women, the best whatever, best suits, but your videos, they're only 8 out of 10. I'm the best guy for the job. I'll think, you know what? Let me at least hear this guy out. But idiots try to pitch me all the time. I've got an example today. Today, someone said, Tristan, you've got a problem that I could solve. I'm like, oh, this is interesting. Good. 10 out of 10 star. Well, Alex, the kid who used to wash your cars, you're now not allowed to talk to him because he's been taken away and banned from speaking to you. So I want the job washing your cars. And I was like, when they banned me from talking to Alex, they also took all of my cars. What the fuck are you going to wash? Well, I'm just saying. So he started so good and snowballed into a tragedy. So fast. He crashed and burned in front of my eyes on a Twitter DM out of nowhere. But certainly trying to solve their problems is the way forward. I'll tell you what I don't care about. Hey Tristan, my name's Steven. I'm from Utah. I'm 21 years old. A while ago, I was watching your and your brother's videos, and it really gave me the motivation I needed to break out the matrix. You see, my mom has a problem, but shut the fuck up! Shut up! I don't want to read your stupid message. I don't care. What are you trying to offer me? And at most of the times at the end of this message, the offer is give me money. Either for your crappy business idea or to fix your car so you can pay me back with interest like I'm some fucking loan shark. Like I could be bothered to drive to Utah and break your fucking legs for the $600 you owe me. I'm not interested in doing that. The flight will cost me more. So I just know I'm never going to see my money again. Be compendious about what you're trying to help the person achieve in your first 1 or 2 lines. Because if you don't sum it up in your first 1 or 2 lines, they are not going to be interested.